Hey, Fab Nation. It's your girl, Trina. Hi, fabulous teas. Alexa, off. We're just going to get right into it. We're talking about Chrisean and Blueface, episode 6. All right. Like, comment, share, please. I'm trying to build my channel, so let's get at it. First, I want to talk about Chrisean. When it first came on, Chrisean was smoking. Yeah. Maybe it's legal in LA or something like that. I don't know. Maybe she got a license to smoke. But I didn't think you could smoke at 5 months pregnant. I wouldn't. But Blueface sitting there, he's seeing it. Of course, he's still trying to put her down, trying to act like he made her, you know, like she wasn't about nothing. First, he was talking about, like, well, what was you doing before I got with you? And she was like, I was in college. He's like, quit lying. Like, Blueface, what was you doing? Can't anybody tell me what Blueface did? We still on that Tatiana. Like, get over it. Y'all are making money together. Then he starts talking about, like, oh, so she's like, I did go to the college, Blue. I went to college. And he said, what was you doing? You wasn't famous, yes. What was you doing to get famous? And she said, I was playing football.
Wow, that's crazy.
How am I lying?
You finna lie and say you stopped going to school for me?
Look at call Jay right now.
What team?
Chrisean.
Man, that's crazy.
When I met you, what were you doing to be a star?
And she's like, you
It's
can't.
weird.
What were you doing
I
to be destined? Were you selling weed?
I was, yeah. And I was playing football.
You was playing football. What team you played for?
That's for that X thing.
That's what she was into. So he's seen the potential of her. Because if he didn't see the potential, why can't you make your baby's mom famous? If it's that easy for you to put somebody on, it's what she had within her. Am I right or am I wrong? And then he had the nerve to be like, oh yeah, because you're different now. You're acting like God was the one that blessed you with these gifts or with this talent that you have of you blowing up. Almost like it's a joke, because that's where she got it from. She got this from God. This was her given. Are you going to play around with that, Blue? And he was saying stuff like, well, we'll see, because you lied so much. Let's see if you get to heaven with the lies. Like, she was lying about playing football. What are you talking about? Sometimes I think he just talks just to talk. Yeah, so that scene, they're talking about, for, of course, he's still trying to act like she wasn't nothing. She's trying to blame his downfall on, he was trying to blame his downfall on Chrisean again, this episode, again. And Chrisean's like, I didn't ask you to do none of this stuff. Like, you lost record deals, you was doing this and that and this and that. That was your choice to do it, which it was. Let's keep it 100. It was. It was your choice to fight her. It was your choice to still stay with her. Am I right or am I wrong? Can I get a mm-hmm? Yes. So I didn't understand why he keeps trying to make it seem like she brought him down. She made him more famous instead of bringing him down. Maybe he couldn't rap anymore, which I do. I gotta admit, there's a couple of songs that Blueface has out right now that I do like, but people hate him so much that it goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. The way he treats women is just disgusting. Anyway, I could tell that she just really don't have the energy for him anymore. And I can't even talk about what happened at the end of that scene, because he just totally disrespected her. You know, she was trying to get him to see, like, I was going to be like this. and you were going to go your path. This might be your path. Maybe you need to sit down somewhere, right? But he said something to her so disrespectful, and she's just like, okay, Blue. Like, still went for it, went upstairs, and if you watched it, you watched it. You know, you know. But anyway, the next day, let me see. The next day, she tried to tell him, you know, not to smoke and stuff because they was getting ready to go to Vegas to go start spiring. He was going to spire with Mayweather. He did spire with Floyd Mayweather. And the dude was smoking. And she's like, you know, like, do you think you should smoke? And of course he hit it. Like, I'm not listening to you. Then they get on a plane and he was drinking Hennessy. And I really think that Chrisean had his best interest by saying, you know, like, I don't think you should drink, because anybody knows that you shouldn't drink before you spar with Floyd Mayweather. You know, you got to stay woke. You got to stay active. They get to the hotel, still drinking. You know, he had to say some more rough stuff, like, you know, like Chrisean asked him, like, well, Blueface said he wanted to go to this casino, and he knows for a fact that they can't film in a casino. But this is what he wants to do. So Chrisean was like, so you want me to come with you? And he's like, yeah, you could come, sure. And the producer or the cameraman, I don't know who asked this, was like, is she your good luck? He says no. I mean, she's like, why are we even together? What are we doing here, basically? Because why you always have to be negative? And he really be looking dumb because he just can't grasp that Chrisean is not drunk or anything like that, and she's on his every word. Like, stop. No. Why you playing me like that? She got up and walked away. So they go down to the casino. Of course, they didn't show that. They show him outside on the pool. Blah, blah, blah. Wow. Go back in. It starts getting interesting when he gets ready to go to fight. But let me tell you this about them Adidas. Them Adidas boots. Hunty. She had on these blue Adidas boots. I loved them. I was like, those are nice. It gives me Fab Nation. Yeah, I like them. So she has them on. They show that. Of course, he has to brag like he bought them. But we know that you got the money, so you're really not buying them if you're spending her money. I don't get it. You know, he's delusional. I really think the man's delusional. But anyway, they get to the boxing ring, Floyd Mayweather's boxing ring. So I'm like, okay, let me see what this is about. And he gets in there, and I know he was drunk, because Chrisean was like, he was on Hennessy. The guy asked him to start sparring, like let's work out a little bit. Let me see what you could do. He got the ropes. All right, you're doing it. Did a little bit, you know, it was cool. Then he sparred on the guy, like hitting him and stuff, training with the girl, boom, 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 and 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, uppercut. I'm like, he really can box. That might have been his calling. Maybe that's why he's not rapping or anything like that anymore. It might be boxing is his calling. Because the way I seen it, and I watched boxing growing up, like my father-in-law, he always had it on every channel, every TV in the house. You know, back then you had like 5, 6 TVs. You couldn't do that without watching TV. Well, that's the way our house was, and it would always be boxing. So when I was watching him, he was good, but does he have the stamina? He was getting down. I can't lie. So then Mayweather came in. Okay, Zeus. But I do think Zeus has a part in, Mayweather has a part in Zeus. He has to. Because now he has all these fights on Zeus. Like, I think he put in money on this. I'm a firm believer of that. Because he showed up. He showed up. And Blueface was ready. Yes. I thought since he was drinking and smoking, he wasn't going to do nothing. But he did all right. He really did. Like the first round, he was making the sound. I'm like, but still intrigued of the way he fought. Definitely was intrigued. He went, he got a couple good jabs, a couple real nice jabs. Yeah, so I was like, okay. Krishan, of course, was up there. Almost got knocked off the doggone boxing ring. Yeah, yep, they came over. It was like, oh, catch her. But I really did like the way he was fighting. I really did. So the first round, they showed Krishan over there talking to her girlfriend. And she was talking about what happened the night before, which Blueface was drunk, and was talking to Krishan about, like their life and how it's going to be if she has this baby. And Krishan's butt was thinking that she was going to have a baby and go on baddies and travel with the baby from city to city, to state, country to country, with the baby, with the newborn baby. Now, I can see if the baby was about 2 years old. And sometimes she travels everywhere Krishan goes. But Krishan is booked and busy, baby. You can't have a baby running all over town with all these diseases that's floating out here. No. Even if you go and do your scene and you're in there for 2 hours, this baby's going to need a steady home. This is what I need her to know. And Blueface was saying, she said Blue was talking about like, yeah, because you can't be having a baby on a plane or ears pop. Our ears pop. So if a baby can't tell you what's wrong and just screaming and hollering, you giving them bottles and changing Pampers, that's not going to work. It's just not. But she ended up saying that he was talking about, he got emotional, he was vulnerable. And I guess that meant he was crying, and she sort of liked it. I was like, he's drunk. He's going through all these emotions. Don't think that he's crying because of you. He's crying because he's losing control over you. I'm talking to you, Krishan. That's why he's crying. He's not crying. Trust me. Because you love him. So there's no reason for him to be crying. And you're having a baby by him. He's crying because he's losing control. Then after that, she said that he woke her up, got mad. He went through the I'm going to teach you, you can't do this and do that with the baby, to, probably I love you and you changed, because that's what she was saying. He was saying that she changed and all that. Yeah, she changed because she's not drunk and high and off of pills, allegedly. That's why she changed. She sees you for who you are now. So then it was like, oh, now he went from that emotion of you changed and I need you and love you and all that type of stuff, which we didn't see, just Krishan telling us, to he got mad and slept on the couch. So Krishan said, he woke up after he went and slept on the couch. She said it was like he emotionally her, basically. So the next morning she wakes up and tells the friend that she was crying. The friend's like, you're a baby. Blue, why did you leave me and make me sleep by myself, Blue? Why? And I started crying. The girlfriend was like, you're a baby. You wake up crying to get some attention. So it's like they play on each other. I really don't know who's the abuser of these two, because she knows to push his buttons and he knows how to push her buttons. So I don't know. But I definitely can see that she's falling out of love with him. It was like in a car, they was quiet. She doesn't hang all over him like she used to. She's not pouring down crying over the insults anymore. She must have got numb to it, because she's not doing it. None of that anymore. You might see a tear at a time or two, but not just pouring down crying. So then the good part comes. Mayweather is round 2. And Mayweather was tired of playing with Blueface. What I really think happened is that Blueface was really getting him, like, he was getting him, long arms, bam, 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 do, body, boom, boom. It was getting him. And Mayweather was all like, nope, like you're not hitting me. Nope. Yeah, he missed a couple. And he also was getting tired. I could smell the Hennessy from the TV pouring out of his body. I could smell it. Because that's what he looked like, a hot, sweaty, by round 2, he's tired. But he still was getting up. But Mayweather, he said, okay. He was like, no, you didn't get me. No, missed again. Blueface started getting a little mad. And he got into it. Boom. And then Mayweather was like, oh, yeah? That's what we're doing? Is that what we are doing? Okay. He pulled out the big guns. Had him on the rope. Boom, boom. That first connect was like, dude. He's like, you all right? Blueface was like, let me shift. And I know Krishan was like, yeah, because I meant to tell you once she got the shoes. Let me rewind just for a second, people. I'm going to get back to where I was at. I'll be losing my train of thought sometimes. So I had to say this. When they're in the room, when she gets those Adidas boots that I was talking about, that I love, that was fabulous. Well, when she got those, she put on the, Blueface had his boxing gloves on, and she put up her hands like, I'm just gonna play with you, hit it, Blue. And Blueface hit her, like, boom. She falls on the bed. I'm like, what is wrong with this dude? And it didn't look like just a little tap. It was a medium tap. Like, she had her hands up. He was like, boop, right to the face. Like this camera right here. It was like, boop, right in the head. But she goes back. Like, his mother, I don't know, Calissa, Miss I want to be on TV, I want to be famous too. I don't know what she did to that boy, but Now getting back to the Mayweather sparring part. Yeah, so he's getting him like by maybe like, I'm gonna give it like 3 minutes, or what is it? Yeah, maybe like a minute. Blueface is starting to hold on. I know Krishan was like, yeah, Krishan's on the sideline the whole time. Move! She trying to tell him how to fight. Move around, duck, move, get down, get out the corner. Was weak. I was like, what are you doing? Oh, so you think that you can help him beat Mayweather? But like I said, I really think that he did a good job sparring with him, though. I'm not going to lie. I definitely think that is probably Blueface's calling is Tubox. You know, you let me know what you think. Don't forget to like this video because I need 1,000 subscribers in order for me to go on YouTube Live. And that's what my mission is. And that's what I want to do. So help me out. Help a girl out. Let's go. Let's go. So at the end, Blueface, it just ends up going off with them, you know, just like, yeah. And they show the previews for next week, which is next week, I think might be one of the better episodes because Chrisean gets the DNA test. So we all know for real that it is Blueface's baby. But just since they tell everything on the internet, which, by the way, I just seen today that they were together at a party. And Calissa was there. The mom was there. And it was Jonathan's, which is Blueface's name, his real name. They was at a party together. And they're all kicking it together. Like, she should be due any day now. And she's still. Now, did Blue stop her from coming from that party? Was the other baby's mom at that party where he lived with? And he's yes, I do the mopping. Yes, I do the cleaning. Was she there? No. Because she's a nobody. That's the only reason why she ain't there. She thought that she was going to be like, he's her childhood sweetheart, which she was. But it's done now. Chrisean got that clout that he needs. Not her. He'll never be that chick. Unless they old and tired and over. It'll be somebody else before it would be Jaden. Believe that. So what you think? How am I doing? Let's talk about that. Am I doing good? Am I doing too much? Because I am a little extra. And that's just my personality. Would you like to see more? Because I wanted to cover different things. Like, for real, let me tell you what I really want to do. I want to cover the other YouTubers. Yes, because the girls be fighting. I'm just scared that they're going to come and talk about me. You know what I'm saying? They will pull up the dirt. I'm going to have to tell my dirt. When I cross over, when I get these subscribers, and I cross over and start, basically covering them. Because that's more reality than reality TV now. This is real life people really having beefs because of what somebody said to them about them on YouTube. Like Tasha K. Tasha K don't want nobody to say nothing about her. No, not about this Cardi B beef. No. So when anybody says something, she reacts. There's a lot of beefs going on. The Sherelle world, she beefing with somebody, or Mon, Wiley. Who ain't beefing? So, I think I'm going to do that. What do you think about that? Well, that's the end. My little fabulous tease. Like, comment, subscribe. Please. All right. Have a good night. Alexa, play.
I want to see you buzz down.
Yeah. See, this is one of the songs I like, but this is the only song. Well, no. There's definitely another one. But have a good night. Happy Sunday. Mwah.